lovelies, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm bringing you another St. Patrick's Day manicure, just to get one last one in here before St. Patty's Day and all of my spring manis start happening. So I'm doing Hematite Dip Co. I'm an ambassador for them, as you know. My code is Lauren15, and that saves you 15% at hematitedipco.com. So I'll put that down in the comments for you, and I'll also put that here on the screen. So what I'm using today is one of her St. Patty's Day trios. This color is Evergreen. It's like a medium colored, kind of like a muted green with a little bit of a shimmer. Not really a bright green, not a typical St. Patty's Day green, which I like. Then there's I'll Be Damned, which is a chunky white, green, and gold glitter. And it also has some snowflakes in it, but I'm actually not going to be using the snowflakes. I'm just going to be picking up the glitters. And lastly is Fortress, which is a shimmery white with like a little bit of a silver to it. So that'll be cool to use as well. I think this is a great trio. I'm actually going to be doing something fun on the nail that I put Fortress on. So stay tuned for the end of the video for that. But we're just going to start with our normal dipping procedures. So as always, I'm using my Mani Boss Dip Base Coat. So I'm going to get that started. And I have down my CN Designer Dips Peel Base on this hand as well. So I'm just going to be dipping my right hand in this video. And I think I'll do Evergreen on my thumb, pinky, and probably my ring finger. So actually, you know what? No, my thumb, my pinky, and my index finger, because I need one of my other fingers to do the design I want to do that you'll see. So I'm just going to go in with my layer of base. Dip that in. Clean up the cuticles as always with my Orangewood stick. And I just want to mention here, because I did put it on my Instagram channel, or my Instagram page, that I'm currently at almost 1,200 subscribers on YouTube, which is amazing. So thank you for everybody who has subscribed. That really means a lot to me. And when I get to my short-term goal, which is 1,500 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So I'm going to be getting some items from my favorite companies and the companies that I'm an ambassador for. So Hematite, and also Nails Truly, and maybe some more candy dips. I used candy dips in my last giveaway on Instagram. So I might do something for candy as well, but at least Hematite and Nails Truly Co. And then I'll see about candy dips. Just some, great companies that I like, I really believe in, I'm ambassadors for. Just so you guys can try them out if you've never tried them before, or if you have tried them before, just to get a little bit of swag by participating in my giveaway. So once we hit 1,500, I will go ahead and do that giveaway. So to get to that, it would mean so much to me that if you're not subscribed, if you could subscribe and also share my Instagram or YouTube channel with your family and friends who might be interested in doing their nails at home, and or just watching, nail tutorials. So I would really appreciate that as well. So this is the first dip of Evergreen. Just gonna dust that off. Okay. And I have to tell you, we had a little incident at my house this weekend. We woke up and smelled a burning smell coming from our boiler room with our, hot water heater, our furnace, and we have oil heat. So we called our HVAC company that has serviced our boiler and furnace in the past, and they came out apparently because we had an oil delivery on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. The boiler must have been running when they were putting the oil in, and that created like a huge backup of just gunk and soot in our furnace. So the guy had to like clean that all out, replace the nozzle that was all clogged up. And when he left, after he had been here for like an hour and a half doing all that, we noticed that there was soot like all over the house on every surface that was like a hard surface. So our furniture, the floors, the counters in the kitchen, everywhere. The banister on our stairs. So that was a whole fiasco that we had to deal with and clean up this weekend. So, and I feel like I'm still finding soot in places that we just didn't catch it. So I feel like I'll be cleaning that up for quite a while. But yeah, so that was not fun. But everything's okay. We were a little nervous at first because of course you smell a burning smell coming from where your boiler is, and you get nervous that, you know, something's going to catch fire, and our house is almost 40 years old. So yeah, thankfully it wasn't anything major though, and it was able to be fixed and cleaned out. All right. So that's 2 dips down. I'm just gonna re-dip the index finger and the pinky because they do look a little wet still. Okay. Awesome. So I'm done with this. I'm just gonna dust it off. I have a lot of good content coming up. I'm participating in a, oops, I got the little corner off there, another color palette challenge on Instagram. So I'm going to actually be recording that. I didn't do my last one that was in February, but I mean, I did it, but I didn't record it as a YouTube video. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for you guys. So the color palette that was chosen is gorgeous. It's really nice springy colors. So I'm doing that on Friday. No, I'm sorry. The picture is due on Saturday, March 18th. So I'll probably be doing my video Thursday night and then posting it on Friday or Saturday morning. And I just, you know, I have a couple of ideas already for what colors I'm going to use. I'm just not 100% yet. So stay tuned for that. All right, so now I'm going to go in with Fortress on my middle finger. I've been actually thinking of trying out jelly tips. I've had a container of jelly tips for a while now that I got on Amazon that I haven't tried yet. They are a little longer than my regular nails, and these are my natural nails. I just do builder gel on them. So I'm a little leery about, you know, cutting my nails down and trying the jelly tips, but they are coffin shape, and I really want to try the coffin shape because I can never seem to get my nails shaped that way on my own. But again, I'm a little nervous about just cutting my nails down and trying them. Ooh, that's pretty. And then, you know, just having a longer nail in general. They're extra short coffin, but they're still a little long just because coffin shape can't be too short or else it loses that shape. So we'll see. I don't know. I might put a pull up on Instagram. I did that a while ago and then I never ended up doing anything with it. So maybe I'll throw up another one there so people can vote again. Okay, I'm gonna do a second dip on that because that is a little light and transparent. And then what I'm going to do on my ring finger is the glitter. I might do a glitter like ombre on my index finger as well. I'm not sure yet though. I really love this green. It actually turned out darker than I thought it would, but I love the shimmer to it and how it's like an emerald green almost now that it's on. To me, it pulls emerald. Maybe it's my skin tone. I don't know. I have very pale skin. So maybe on somebody darker, it would be a little bit lighter. Okay, just adding another layer here of Fortress, which is this gorgeous silver white color. We are expecting a huge nor'easter storm here in New York this week. So hopefully that won't impact me doing more videos too much for you guys. They're saying like 12 to 18 inches of snow. And of course, you know, it's March. We barely got anything here all winter. And now that it's almost on the cusp of spring, we're getting this huge storm. So not really happy about that, but Mother Nature always has her own plans for us. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'd rather it be over early on in March if it's going to snow in March, just, you know, because at the end of the month we have spring starting and I do not want snow in April. We're actually going for my daughter's spring break the beginning of April to Washington, D.C. So we're looking forward to that and having nice weather. I've always wanted to go for the Cherry Blossom Festival. So that's what our plans are, to do that. To go and see the festival and go to all the monuments and the Smithsonian museums, the zoo. So we're really crossing our fingers for good weather for that trip. Okay, I'm actually going to go in and do another layer of activator on the green because I only did one so far. Okay. I'm actually waiting on new activator and also gel liquids from Glam Co. So they should be here tomorrow. So I'll be doing a little review on those. And then I have some new colors from them coming as well. So I plan on doing a mani later this week with their colors. I haven't done a Glam Co mani in a little bit, so I'm due to do one. All right. Okay, so I just did the layer of activator on the middle finger here. Now I'm going to go in with I'll Be Damned. I'm actually going to do a pour over of that so it's not so chunky the first dip. Get that out. Actually, I'll move this over. I feel like I could never have my stuff arranged the best for you guys to like be able to view it. Still getting the hang of everything, even though I've been doing this for now almost 2 months, or over 2 months, I should say. Okay, just going to pour this over into my Chaos Concepts. All right, so that was the first pour over. The next pass, I'll do a dip of it. Might have to place some glitters down as well. Okay. Oh, I just got a snowflake. See it? This white one up here. I'm going to take that out. I don't want anything that will indicate any more snow because, like I said, we're expecting that storm, so I don't want to encourage it by adding snowflakes to my mani. Let me just move some of these around. Clean up my cuticle line. Got a lot of white on that dip, so I might add some green in. Just trying to pick up little fine pieces because there's smaller areas that I have that just need to be covered just a little bit. Okay, so there is the glitter. I think I'm happy with that, how that came out. I'm just gonna let that dry for a minute or two before I put the activator on it, but I will go ahead and activate Fortress again. Okay, so I'm going to wait for that to dry like I just mentioned, activate it, and then I'm going to file and buff off camera and then come back and do some nail art on that middle finger. Okay, so I'm back. I filed, buffed, and done the top coat to my 4 fingers, leaving my middle finger with no top coat on it yet because that's where I'm going to do my design. So I'm actually going to try and attempt a rainbow using these Beetles Gel Art Liners. I haven't done a rainbow before, and I've only done minimal designs with gel art liners, but I thought I'd give this a try. This is kind of like unconventional colors for a rainbow, but I feel like any colors in that family can be used as a rainbow. So to get started here, I have a little plastic sandwich bag, and then I have my dotting tool. I'm probably going to use this thicker side. So I'm going to start with pink. And the good thing about these liners is that if you mess up, it's easy to just wipe it away with like a lint-free wipe and then restart again. If you want to make sure that it stays, that's when you would go into your UV lamp. Like if you're happy with how it looks, you want it to stay, you know, the way it looks and not get messed up when you do the other part of your design, then go into your UV lamp. So I'm just going to do a little dot of this pink here. This is going to be my first color. So pink is going to be in place of the red in the rainbow. Close that back up. I actually got these from Amazon. I think they were $10 for the set of 6. So that's actually a pretty good price, I think. Okay, and I'll zoom in so you guys can see. Just going to take this with my dotting tool and start from the top of the nail by the cuticle and just start the rainbow. I'm not making the lines too thick here, just, you know, enough so I can fit all the colors on. So that's the pink. I think I'm happy with that. So I'm just going to cure that in the lamp for 30 seconds so it doesn't run when I do the next color. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the orange. And these actually have names. So pink was Pink Glow, orange is Shocking Orange. Do the same thing here, just dab a little bit of the orange onto the bag. And I'm just going to follow this line right underneath the pink. Okay, you see that? And it's not going to be like your typical arched rainbow because I don't have really long nails, so it'll be kind of hard for me to do that. but I'm just going to try and do like a little rainbow design going down the nail. And what I'm doing here is just wiping off my dotting tool on a lint-free wipe, and it comes right off with each color. So again, I'm going to go ahead and cure that. Okay, I'm just going to go in front of that orange and do a line of the yellow. And the reason why I chose to use a dotting tool over the actual liner brush is because sometimes that liner brush gets very liquid filled, and I don't want to get too much of the liquid on the nail. I want to be able to control it, and I feel like I can really control it with these dotting tools. So I'm just going to cure that. Okay, and then the green is Green Gecko. So that's the next color. And it really doesn't take a lot of this gel liner to make the lines on the nail. So I'm not putting a huge blob, as you can see down. I'm just doing little dots. I love how these gel liners are so pigmented. I'm actually going to go back in because I noticed I missed going farther along the edge with the yellow and the orange, but I can fix that. I just want to cure this green. All right. And this won't harden because it has to cure to harden. So I can go back and use the other colors if I need to fix something up, which is really nice. Okay, so I'm going to fix up that orange. Just extend it out a little bit. There we go, just ever so. I really didn't even do much to that. I just did a little millimeter if I had to guess. I'm going to do the same thing with the yellow. Just extend that down. Okay, now I'm going to cure that again. Okay, and then I'm going to do Polina Lapis, sorry, which is the blue color. Gorgeous blue. I'm going to put that underneath the green. Okay, so that is 5 of the 6 colors right now. I'm just going to cure that again. Okay. Oh, I just love that. All right. So this is the final color. Just going to go in and put that in front of the blue. Hopefully I'm in frame. There we go. Okay. And there is my rainbow. So let me just go ahead and cure that again. I'm actually going to cure this now for 60 seconds because I'm done with that nail. So I want to then do my gel on top. Okay, so that's fully cured. Now I'm going to go in and do my gel top, my gel base, and then my gel top on that finger. I will post a link to this gel liner set. Like I said, I got it on Amazon. I believe it was $10. I really like the quality of them. I think, like I said, the colors are very pigmented. They don't run. They cure nicely. I have another set from another company that I got off of Amazon. Oops, I just dinged that. I have another set that I got from another company on Amazon that just, the quality is not the best. I actually used the white from that set on one of my Valentine's Day manis, which came out fine because white is white, but the other colors are very translucent and you just have to keep going over the color again and again as you're building up the design, which I don't have time for that. So I like gel liners that just one shot and they're done. Okay, so I'm going with my Hema-free gel top from Cascade. Putting a layer of that down, and then that gets cured for 60 seconds as per usual. And then we'll be ready to see the final look and add some cuticle oil on. So here we are, that's all cured up, and I think it came out really great. It looks so good, a lot better than I thought it would come out. So I'll definitely be doing something like this again in the future. I'm going to go in with my Triple D Hawaiian Time cuticle oil and just hydrate my cuticles. I'll link everything down below that I used for you. So if you're interested in trying the gel liners or the dips, the liquids, you can go ahead and do that. And don't forget that hematite I'm an ambassador for, and my code is Lauren15 at hematitedipco.com to save 15% on your order. She just opened up on March 1st and her dips are amazing. Thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you'd like to be notified when I post more content, please hit that bell button to be notified of that. And here we go. Please stay tuned for the final look pictures here at the end. Have a lovely day.